Actually started out of a study in Hawaii where they were looking at a group of youth growing up in the communities, and they started to see certain youth excelling and thriving, and they saw other youth being overwhelmed and sort of engaging in dysfunctional behavior. So they wanted to know what the difference was between the youth. And what they found was that there's certain characteristics or qualities of certain youth that even when they face a similar challenge, they seem to navigate it in very constructive ways. But that idea of just bouncing back from something kind of left me with a sense of, then what? You know, just because you survive something, has it actually facilitated a growth in you so that the next time you face a challenge, that you actually learn something from that first experience? And now you're bringing that learning forward so that the next challenge doesn't have the same impact on you. And therefore you're learning and continually growing. And so we kind of looked at resiliency as not so much just learning assets, because in my practice I used to have a lot of very talented kids who still wanted to kill themselves. So it's not about just having assets or strengths. It's more about how do I think about myself and how does that evolve in the relationships that are building into my life. If those relationships are seeing me at risk and always trying to protect me from things or to minimize sort of what I potentially can do, then it's not acting as a resiliency factor. And so we were looking at how do kids think about themselves, their perspective of things, do they draw upon certain traits, and are those qualities being nurtured by the relationships around them? Because we actually, in the studies that we do in schools, I actually ask students, do you have a school staff person that you're connected to? And 95% of the kids will say yes, but it's usually somebody I go to if I have a struggle or I want to have a problem solved. Then I ask the question, do those relationships talk more about who you are, what your story is, what your strengths are? Well, that drops down to about 40%. And when you do a comparison between just having a relationship, but a relationship that actually has this strengths-focused orientation, the degree of resiliency change is about 60%. So what we found out, it wasn't just about having people in your life, it was the quality of those people and what they focused on and what they nurtured in your evolution as a student from your elementary years to your junior high to your senior high.